Three Borders teams set off on a journey yesterday, one game away from a final place at Murrayfield in the RBS Cup, Shield and Bowl competitions. But sadly only one did it, and that was Gala, who visited Dundee and came away with a 26-19 win to set up their first final appearance since beating Kelso in the 1999 final. Dundee pushed Gala all the way, but the Maroons were always one step ahead, and in the end they got over the finishing line to book their place against Ayr, who beat Boroughmuir 30-25 in their clash at Millbrae. George Graham, Craig Robertson and Andy McLean all scored tries for Gala, with Lee Miller and Andy McLean kicking the rest of the points. Here's Gala coach George Graham.
We probably played on par better than they did, albeit they made it tough for us. Our set piece was under a lot of pressure. It'll be interesting to see the stats on the game. I think we'll be lucky if we won 30% of our lineouts, and our scrum is under pressure all the time. I thought you and Dodge at the bases scrummed done very well to tidy up a lot of bad ball, but I think it was a general defence and the attitude of the players. So Ali Eamon ran very, very well in the midfield. I mean, he made that last try for us, which pretty much sealed the game. So yeah, just an all-round. I'm pleased for everybody. It's been a culmination of everybody with the hard work they've put in since June last season, and all the hard work they've put in all the games. And this is just the culmination of getting to the final for the club. That's very exciting.
There were big hopes that Hawick YM would join them on April 21st at Murrayfield with a home match in the Shield against Musselburgh, especially when you consider YM hadn't lost at home for over 2 seasons. But in the end they were defeated by the narrowest of margins, 18-17, and their 2 tries from Glyn Desport and Rory Scott, both converted by Ali Weir, who also landed a penalty goal, wasn't enough to get them back to the National Stadium. A disappointed YM number 8, Ryan Hogg.
It was 1 point. That's all that matters in a cup game. It was a fast-flowing game. I thought we stuck in well, put on a brilliant show. I couldn't ask any more of the boys. Hopefully now we can win our last league game and maybe put one over them and say, well, we've been the most consistent team, we've won the league. We hear from head coach Jamie McFarlane.
For me it feels like falling off a cliff, and it'll take us a couple of days to bounce back, but we will bounce it. I think Davy Grant and myself will do our job as the coaches and we'll pick the lads up, but we'll regroup, and we've still got the league to go after. But this will take a couple of days to get over for them fellas.
You can see the tries from the game online now on Borders Rugby television at bordersrugby.net. In the Bowl semi-final, Hawick Harlequins travelled to Dunbar, who'd beaten them 4 times this season already. Bill Poulsen was there.
Hawick Harlequins gave Dunbar some anxious moments at Hall Hill, but it was the home side who reached the RBS Bowl final. Dunbar opened the scoring after 11 minutes when left wing James Kelly raced 40 metres for a try created by standoff Jamie Peters, who added the conversion, as he did after lock Kyle de Mellon touched down after 25 minutes. As half-time approached, the home side had added well-taken unconverted tries by centre Gary Peoples and number 8 Callum Champion, but quick thinking earned a late first-half try for Quins through flanker Rory Smith, and Scott Clifford kicked the conversion. Clifford put over a penalty early in the second half, but hooker Chris Greco soon replied with a try for Dunbar, who were rocked by Quinn's tries 2 minutes apart by fullback Adam Hall and Peppers, who weaved in from 20 metres. Both were converted by Peppers. A 40-metre penalty by Peters steadied the home side, and he added the extras through a try by Keith Courtney. The scoring ended in injury time with an interception try by Hall converted by Peppers and a try by prop Andrew Whiteman converted by Peters, making the final score in the Bowl semi-final Dunbar 46, Hawick Harlequins 31.
Over at Mansfield Park, Hawick beat Berwick 74-10 in their final Border League pool match to top the table and advance to the final against Gala, which is likely to be played on Wednesday the 25th of April at Philiphaugh. In Premier B, the Division 2 champions Jed Forest ended their season by scoring 5 converted tries, but Glasgow Hawks ran in 8 to win 51-35. Darren Gillespie, David Gobby, Lewis Young, John Scudrow and Connor Hogg were Jed's try scorers, with Ian Chisholm converting all 5. Selkirk lost for the first time in Premier C at home to Falkirk. Fraser Harkness and Mikey Davis scored tries, with Mike McVie kicking the rest, but it ended 17-15 to the visitors. Other local results: East League 2 playoffs, Earlston 35, Gala YM 12. And the East League 3 playoffs, Liberton 28, Walkerburn 18. The game between St Boswells and Leith was postponed due to the lack of a referee.